Hello, it is 3 a.m. in Los Angeles. It's midday in Rome. I'm Monita, Rajpal.
And I'm Zain Verji. You're watching CNN, the world's news leader, and this is World One live from London.
Conrad Murray, the man found guilty of causing Michael Jackson's death, is spending his first night in custody. Dr. Murray is said to be devastated by yesterday's verdict. One of his lawyers has been speaking to CNN, and he says his client is trying to stay positive and weighing up his legal options. 58-year-old Murray is waiting to hear his sentence, and that'll come in about 3 weeks' time. He could get as much as 4 years in jail. Let's take a look at our other top story here on World One today. Normally, it's just a routine vote, but things in Italy are anything but normal today. The government is weighed down by debts that many fear could tip it into default. So today's parliamentary vote on last year's national accounts takes on an added significance. The debate leading up to it starts in just a few minutes. And as we mentioned earlier, the Italian government is weighed down by debts that many fear could tip it into default. So today's parliamentary vote on last year's national accounts takes on an added significance. It's not the first time that Mr. Berlusconi has faced off some severe difficulties that seemed likely to bring him down. But can he survive this one? CNN's senior international correspondent Matthew Chance joins us now from Rome with that. Matthew.
Monita, thanks very much. Well, it is a crunch vote for Silvio Berlusconi. He faces a test in the country's parliament to see whether he can still muster a majority. There's lots of speculation in the Italian press.
This is a guy that has been through a lot of scandals and has faced so many things that politicians in other countries would never be able to survive, whether it is a sex scandal or whether it is corruption or now a political one. What are the likely scenarios that could happen then if this parliamentary vote goes against him?
Well, basically, it will be up to the Italian president what happens then. I mean, certainly, officially, it's not a vote of confidence, and so Silvio Berlusconi technically wouldn't have to step down.
Weather in Thailand is creeping closer to Bangkok's main financial district. Parts of the city have been submerged for weeks, and now authorities are ordering more people to get out of their homes. Meteorologist Jennifer Delgado is at the World Weather Center with the outlook for Bangkok and the rest of the region. Jen?
Hi there, Minnie. You're right. And evacuation still in place across parts of Thailand. You're right. We're going to be dealing with this flooding for the next several weeks ahead because
Greece's party leaders are still trying to decide who will become the country's next prime minister. They are currently locked in crisis meetings for the second straight day. A Greek government spokesman says the new prime minister will be named on Tuesday. That's today. One top candidate is former Bank of Greece Governor Loukas Papademos. Greece has been under pressure to resolve the political stalemate so that it can push through a bailout fund worth about $180 billion. So can Greece weather the economic storm even with the new prime minister? Diana Magnay is standing by live now in Athens and she joins us. Now, I guess that's the question now, whether whether a different personality will actually make the difference. Diana?
Well, that's true, Monita, and I also think, and this is what Jean-Claude Juncker said, the Eurogroup president, that really what Europe is looking for is cross-party support.
Sports headlines now, and of course today they are dominated by the passing of a legend. Don Riddell joins us now with the details on that. Don?
Thanks, Monita. Tributes are pouring in for one of the all-time boxing greats, Joe Frazier, who's died of liver cancer at the age of 67.
Don, thank you very much.
You're watching World One live from London.
You are watching World One. Here are some of the stories that we're talking about that we'd like to share with you. Lindsay Lohan has been in a lot of magazine covers before now, but her next appearance is making more of a stir than usual, if you will believe. The starlet, better known for repeated court appearances than she is for her acting, is on the cover of Playboy's January issue. Lohan previously posted partially naked in New York Magazine for an article about Marilyn Monroe. So if you're a fan, you can look forward to that. Now, clean-cut Justin Bieber has millions of fans asking, who's the daddy? Justin Bieber plans to take a paternity test to prove he is not the father of a 3-month-old boy. A woman in California has filed a paternity suit against the 17-year-old singer, saying they had sex after one of his concerts. Bieber says he's never even met her. And now another controversial figure here. Well, not him on the one on the right. He's played the hitman in a host of films, but can he cut it as a money man? The Hollywood Reporter says Robert De Niro is considering the part of Bernie Madoff for his next project. Looking at these pictures, you can see some similarities. maybe De Niro wouldn't like to say that there are some similarities. Now, Madoff is serving a 150-year prison sentence for carrying out one of the biggest financial scams in history. Zane?
Monita, now to the alleged sexual abuse of young boys by a former football coach at the prestigious Penn State University. The suspect and 2 university officials charged in the case are on bail for the time being. World One Live from London, I'm Zane Verjee.
I'm Monita. Rajpal, thank you for joining us. We'll update you on the top news in just a moment. You're watching CNN.